Welcome back to Total Tenshi. This is first day impressions of Summer Games Fest, day one. So, first game we're looking at here is the new trailer for Back for Blood. So this one I wasn't actually really excited for. I'm like, it's just another zombie type game, and I'm kind of over the zombie type games. But this one actually looks like the polish here is really well done, and it looks like they've stepped it up pretty well. So I think it'd be great to play for a couple of weekends with your friends. Just good dumb fun. So I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Hopefully my friends might want to play this with me. We might be able to do some videos on the channel for it too. And they've stated the open beta is coming out August 5th, I believe, and releases October. So check that one out and see what you think. Next one on the list is Tales of Arise from Bandai Namco. So this one I'm really excited for as well. Tales series is always one of my favorite RPGs, and like anime RPGs at least anyway. Though the last couple of games got really stale with the graphics and engine and everything like that, and it looks like they put a lot bigger budget into it and upgraded a fair amount, so props to them. The combat does look like it's revamped a bit too, and I'm just hoping that the characters are really rememberable. Last ones I wasn't that big a fan of most of the characters, so I'm a little bit worried about this, but still excited for it. I think this might be one of their best ones yet, hopefully, because it looks like they've really gone all out for it. It's been put off for quite a while, I believe now. Kept getting delayed a bit. And I honestly thought the series was actually going to be dead after the last one. I thought they just wouldn't put any more money into it. So, yeah, I'm glad to see this next one on the list. The villains actually look really cool in this too. So, excited. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the Tales series, check out Tales from Vesperia. I think you might like the look of that one the most. It's probably one of their best ones yet so far. September 10th 2021. Cool. Not too far away. So the next on the list, I never expected this one to actually be a thing. So we're looking at Metal Slug Tactics, which is absolutely crazy. This hand-drawn animation of this intro looks sick. I absolutely love it. So I'd never expect Metal Gear Solid to be a tactics game. It used to be like a twin shooter type game, side scroller. I can't really explain what the combat was actually like. I can't remember the proper term to it. But this one actually piques my interest. I love tactics type games where they're turn-based RPGs. I would put them down to probably my favorite, like especially XCOM and the latest one of XCOM as well. So yeah, I think this might be good. It's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be as popular as like XCOM and all that, of course, but yeah, I think this might be a niche type game, but it does look fun, and the characters do look great. I'm really surprised they went with this tactics type gameplay, not with the original type style. I think they might have done more numbers better if they actually weren't stuck with the old style. But it's good to see people trying something new. Doesn't mean that they're not going to be working on the old style as well. But yeah, kind of reminds me of the old 90s games, this one, and I can't wait for it actually. So I'm going to keep an eye out on the reviews on this one. Hopefully it'll be good. Next on the list is actually going to be a new one, Monster Hunter Stories 2. I never got to play the Monster Hunter Story 1 before. I do really like the art style of this. Reminds me of Breath of the Wild kind of graphics, and that's probably a good thing as well. Props to them for trying something a little bit different compared to the more realistic anime kind of look for the Monster Hunter world and Rise. So yeah, very good art style, I reckon. I don't know much about this game, unfortunately. I don't know if there's much gameplay or is it just like an interactive story. Sorry, I don't know a great deal about this at the moment, but it's piqued my interest for sure. I love Monster Hunter World. That was a great game, great fun. I know this is not going to be anything like that, but it still looks very interesting. let me know what you guys think of this one. Yeah, if you could tell me a little bit more about it, it'd be great. I've never seen Monster Hunter Stories 1 in the first place, so yeah, hopefully this is good. This comes out in the Nintendo only, I believe. Wings of Ruin. So next on the list is Vampire Masquerade, the Blood Hunt gameplay. Cinematic trailer, get in-engine alpha footage. Personally, for me, this looks like absolute garbage. I know there's some people who really like the original Masquerade, Vampire Masquerade, and I do remember playing it a little bit, but that was actually good. But I've heard massive stories about this franchise at the moment, that they've been in production for the Masquerade 2, and it's been actually development hell. They've lost key writers, developers. I have no idea when the game's actually coming out, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a bright future for the game at all, actually. I think it's going to bomb pretty much instantly. And this doesn't look anything really exciting to play. It just feels pretty generic. It looks like a 3-on-3 kind of arena kind of style with vampires and guns. So yeah, not really excited for this one, unfortunately. I'm sure there's going to be people who might like the idea of this, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I don't think I'll be checking this one out at all, unfortunately. Next up is one I wasn't actually expecting, is Evil Dead the game. I love the actor who played him. I've forgotten his name, unfortunately, sorry. But this one doesn't look very appealing to me personally. It's very Friday the 13th type game style, but with you can actually kill the enemies, and you can actually play as the bad guy and actually kill the protagonist and stuff as well. Like, it looks decent graphics, but it does look like a little bit of dumb fun, but I don't think it's personally for me at all. But I hope people enjoy this one. Yeah, so we'll move on. So the last one on the list, and the biggest of them all, is Elden Ring. The person who wrote this game is George R.R. Martin, and this game has been hyped up to holy hell. I cannot believe how much hype this game actually has, and we've basically not even seen anything of it yet. So I think people really need to get their expectations in check now, especially after Cyberpunk. I don't think we need to be hyping games up this much, and it looks like it's just going to be a repeat of hype and disappointment as the last major title of this year and last year. I do think this game will sell massive amounts, and I do think people are going to really enjoy it. I just don't think it's going to live up to what people think it's going to be. That's for sure. The enemies and everything in this game looks great. The atmosphere, it's phenomenal. Personally, for me, I don't know if this is for me. It's hard to say, because I wasn't a massive fan of the Dark Souls games, personally. I did enjoy Sekiro. And this one, I don't know if the theme of it fits for me, personally. I think the Ninja Sekiro game was actually my style. So, yeah, I'm on the fence about this one, but it does look like it's going to be very good quality. And I'm sure it's going to be very well written. We'll just have to see once we see more gameplay. And I'd really advise people just to keep the hype in check on this one. Just after seeing this, we still haven't seen proper raw gameplay, so we don't know exactly how it's going to play out. But it does look very, very pretty. I'm sure I'm going to improve this over time, so please bear with me on this. I'm still new to all this. My confidence is definitely not there at all. I've got basically no confidence in myself at the moment. And that's the reason why I started these videos, this channel, is to help with my PTSD and keep me busy and try and build my confidence up again, because I struggle pretty badly with it. So even me doing these videos is a massive thing for me to do. You have no idea how big a leap this has been for me. So I'm really putting myself out there, and yeah, I hope you guys really support me on this. I'm sure I'm going to improve this on over time. Just going to have to bear with me for a bit. And yeah, Alright guys, we'll see you in tomorrow's day 2 of the Summer Games Fest. Alright guys, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace!